All right, continuing in the same vein here, I think it's important to talk about, what this means, what's been going on here, from a historical perspective. At 100 years from now, 200 years from now, people are going to look back at this time period between 1947 up till whatever year we finally get full disclosure. And they're going to look at this, and they're not going to look at it with a kind eye. They're going to look at it and going to say, who the hell did these people think they were just sitting on this incredible discovery and not sharing the information that they have collected throughout the years with the general public? Oh, because they're superior to us. They're more intellectually superior to the rest of humankind. Or I guess a lot of people are going to look back on this and they're going to think it's incredible. Like, a lot of people were left in the lurch, left in the dark. A lot of research. Basically, they're stunting scientific progress by doing this, by keeping this a secret. The human race, especially at this point, they can handle this information. For the Pentagon to keep the lid on this thing, hey, guess what? If you don't know what's going on, maybe that's the reason. Maybe the reason is they don't understand what's going on. And that's fine. That's fine, but let us all not understand what's going on. Let us know what you know, and then we could all figure it out. If an advanced race or races or advanced species, or how many there are that are coming here, right? We're gonna by everyone knowing, like everyone having the materials in front of them. There's certain scientists out there right now who, if they had this information, they might be able to provide some sort of different perspective that right now a lot of these people don't believe in it. I mean, you read articles like in magazines like Scientific American, where 90% of the world, at least it seems seemingly a lot of scientists just don't accept the reality that there's extraterrestrials here. Only the people that have experienced these things, for the most part, and people that have access to recovered materials that happen in crashes and things like that. and those people are situated in the Pentagon, and they're privy to this stuff. Only they're the ones. So, but by keeping this away from the rest of the rest of scientists, the rest of humankind, it's a gigantic disservice. It's preventing us from moving forward, advancing like the way we're supposed to. You can't stop history. You can't make up your own history. If history states that, okay, something crashed in Roswell in 1947, everyone should know that. It shouldn't be kept a secret for all these years. For 70 plus years. That's ridiculous. We should know that, and I know there's information. I mean, the people like a lot of people out there, when they hear Roswell nowadays, there are a lot of people out there, the semi-believers, the people who, even some of the believers, they'll roll their eyes, oh, that again, Roswell. However, if you were to do your own research on that and read all the books and all the evidence, all the testimony from the first and second-hand, third-hand witnesses, you would understand that something happened in Roswell in 1947. We should know about that. Everybody should know about that. It's it's the biggest story of all time. That, and combined with what's been going on. There's been a progression, ever since that. There was sightings of these things, in mass in 1947. Apparently they've been coming here before that, right? There's been reports of these things being here before that. But there's been sightings en masse since 1947. There's been reports of crashes. There was Kecksburg in the 1960s and lots of other ones. There's things in Russia and China and other parts of the world, right? And all these things seem to get covered up. Major sightings where multiple people are involved, right? Those things seem to get hushed up. A group of government officials come in and say, shut up, you will ruin your life. That's kind of stuff has happened. We know that. And now, over the past few years, we finally getting some information. Okay, the Pentagon's fine. It looks like that's a slow disclosure, right? But now it looks like they're pulling the rug out. Okay, somebody up there in the top in the Pentagon, somebody or some people, right, have decided, well, you know what? Let's pull back a little bit. Maybe we're not ready for this. So what do you mean we're not ready? We are ready for this. We are ready for it. Everybody's ready for it. We've been ready for it for a long time. A lot of people out there are wondering, what do you got? Give it to us. This is a ridiculous thing to be doing, to try to put the lid back on this. The lid starts coming off a little bit, and all of a sudden a bunch of people at the Pentagon decided to jump back on with their welding masks and solder it back on again. It's too late. It's too late. Even the mainstream press is starting to come around. A lot of people just aren't going to stand for this. There's going to be a lot of investigations, a lot of questions, and I know you guys are good at keeping secrets because you've kept this one pretty good for a long time, but you know what? A lot of people are going to get mad. And again, people need to contact their Congress people because this is outrageous. This is completely outrageous. Again, you get madder and madder the more the days go by ever since this announcement. At first, I admittedly, when I first looked at it, I just, I didn't see it. Again, people closer to it like Elizondo and some of these people from these UFO research groups, they thought about it and they figured out, well, this ain't a good thing. They're trying to put the lid back on this. They're trying to, stop the transparency. To try to stop this disclosure or whatever's been going on. They're trying to prevent the truth from coming out suddenly again for whatever reason. Okay, no, we can't go back to that. We just can't go back to that. Like Elizondo said, this could be they'll keep it secret for another 70 years, and we can't have that. That's no. It was things were getting really exciting, and now it's all up in the air again. It's all up in the air. And again, I really believe if you're somebody out there that really believes that this is something that the public needs to know about, and you're tired of this secrecy that they've been doing, keeping this constantly keeping it out of the, not talking about it, keeping secret, not telling people the truth about it. If you're sick of all this has been going on it's been going on for over 70 years. Okay. If you're sick of this, it's time. You need to contact your Congress people, who's ever your congressman or congresswoman, right? Senators, representatives, whoever, right? And contact them and tell them, hey, this is what's going on. And I don't like it. I want you to do something about this. This should be a gigantic issue right now. This should become a gigantic issue within Congress. Like, who the hell are you? We're the ones who get elected. We're the ones we're representing the people, right? We're the ones representing that's what should be going on right now. Hey, we're the ones representing the people, not you. Okay, yeah, you're charged with protecting the country. That's true, right? But this is something, despite whatever you might believe about these beings, right? The people of this world need to know about this. Right? We can't continue to stunt history like this. It's not fair to the human race. At least next time somebody gets abducted like Travis Walton, at least they'll know, hey, well, I'm not crazy. Yeah, this is people. They need to rise up, right? Rise up. Contact your congressman, congresswoman. Complain. Tell them you want something done about this. Doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat. This should be all bipartisan. Everybody should want this to come out. Anyway, just a thought.